Our Youth Matters is a really, really great organization. We've heard a lot about young people needing mentors, young people needing direction, and Robert Michener, who's the founder of it and the president, is doing a great job, don't you think?
Yes, youth are just actually crying out in a silent way. They're looking for someone to just talk to sometimes, and mentors that can relate to them.
Our Youth Matters at .org. That's where you can check them out. You can donate, and one of the things about this evening is fundraising. And I have here Mr. Robert Michener. He's the founder and president of Our Youth Matters, a very, very important organization. Robert, this is a fantastic event tonight. What is this all about?
Well, it's about helping the young kids. I grew up in the south side of Raleigh where it wasn't much to do, and someone had to help me along the way. And so once I became a professional person and working in law enforcement, I just wanted to give back and help some of the young kids that's along the way. There's just so many kids now getting in trouble, not having things to do, not having places to go. So I wanted to give them an outlook where we can take time out with these kids and show them the right way and guide them into a right and nice career in life.
Wow. So it's not, what I love about this, it's not just people talking about it, it's people doing it. Now, when you were growing up, was there a certain mentor that you had, anybody that led you to the right paths?
Well, basically, this football player by the name of Lem Barney, he was an ex-NFL Hall of Fame. And basically, I lived with him for a summer, and along the way, he showed me and took me around positive people, professional people. It made me want more out of life. And also, growing up in a neighborhood that I came from, we had some of the people that would be here tonight. We had some people that would donate basketball gear, baseball gear, and gave us things to do in the neighborhood, so we kept busy playing sports and things of that nature.
Now, what are some of the ways that we're helping with Our Youth Matters, helping the kids now? What are some of the things that we keep them busy with?
Well, I do summer camps, after-school programs, weekend academies. I do breakfast symposiums. I also mentor to the young kids. I go up and some of the kids, I check up on them in school, make sure that their grades are doing well, they're staying at grade level, and they're behaving in school. Some of them, the kids that come to my camps, they'll be here tonight.
Can you just tell me your name?
Ashley Parker Dunston. I am honored to serve as the MC for tonight, and I'm so excited for this event, all the work that's been put into it, and most importantly for the children and for Our Youth Matters.
Absolutely. And how do you feel about Our Youth Matters in general and what it's doing with the community?
I think it's absolutely wonderful. As an attorney that served in this county, and one that's looking to serve as a judge, our youth is extremely important. And what Robert does and has been doing for our community is absolutely wonderful. Taking these children, the programs that he puts them in, giving them mentorship and connections that they need for later in life. Honestly, the part that I'm looking forward to the most is the testimonies of the children. I think that's going to be the most touching, inspirational part of the time. And just so glad to be here to help Robert and to honor him and what he's doing in our community.
Absolutely, and that's the most important thing, what it's doing to the kids. So how does it feel, Robert, to have all this support around? You got some heavy hitters.
It feels great. When I first started, I didn't have as much support that I needed. But as the years went on, the support got behind me. I guess they had to see my sincereness of working with the kids and helping the kids. So the more that I work with the kids, the more support that I got.
So we are here with Sheriff Harrison. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great. Honored to be here.
Thank you. And how do you feel? What's your general feeling about Our Youth Matters?
Everybody matters, and the youth, that's going to be our future. And that's what I tell people all the time. We've got to work with them. We've got to listen to them. That's the main thing. So many times we don't listen to what the youth have to say, and that means a lot to them. We're just missing out if we don't listen.
Right. And this is a wonderful thing that Robert's doing, and it's such a great thing. How is this making maybe your job easier in the community?
Because once we get the youth seeing what we do and what everybody that's involved, I don't have to worry about them going to my jail. And that's the most important thing to me in the world.
Wow. And Robert, this must be great to have such great people working with you on your vision.
Oh yeah, I love it. I'm so amazed. I just want to thank God for everything that's happening tonight.
I see this growing and growing, and more support of people in the community.
Well, when you
Yes.
got good people like this working hard to do it, that's what you need. You got to have people to work, and he doesn't mind working. He's been working with you for a long time. My hat's off to him.
We are here with Agnes Smith. Agnes Smith, how are you doing today?
Great, and you?
I'm doing very, very good. What do you think is the most important thing that we need to provide for the youth today?
Oh my God, I think that we need to provide mentors. We definitely need more mentors for our youth.
Yes, and there isn't a lot of them, and there's really not a lot of resources.
No, it's not. So, whatever I can do to help, I am more than willing and able.
My name is Yolanda Moore with Healing Interventions Incorporated. We are a mental health agency here in the North Carolina area, Raleigh area, as well as Richmond, Virginia. And what we do is provide community intervention services with adults that have been diagnosed with mental illnesses so they can sustain in our communities. Robert Mitchner, his vision for Our Youth Matters, I certainly believe in that. I come from a small town in eastern North Carolina, and we didn't have Our Youth Matters, but we did have programs like 4-H. So what he's doing, I know that it's definitely needed for our youth here today.
Someone told Mr. Mitchner about me. I have a nonprofit in Nash County, and he was interested in meeting me and collaborating with other individuals who had nonprofits, so he invited me to the event tonight.
Awesome. And what is your nonprofit?
PATCH, and it stands for Parents and Their Children. We focus on educational disparities and human trafficking. So we're in the process of building a safe house for women who have been a part of the human trafficking slave industry.
Well, that's very important. Thank you very much for joining us, and you enjoy. Have a good night, okay?